Yeah, if we're talking animated movies, like, in general, like, I would have to think about it. Like, not just... Like, Incredibles would probably be up there. I really like The Incredibles. There's a lot of good picks, though. Meet the Robinsons is also really good. I would put that... It wouldn't be my favorite, but it would be in the running. It would be in the conversation. If I'm thinking of animated movies I really like, I would consider, like, Meet the Robinsons a runner-up. Pretty good. If we're talking about animated movies in general, maybe I'll just, like, go with Incredibles or something. Because Aladdin's, like, my favorite, like, Disney movie that isn't, like, Pixar. Because normally I like to separate Pixar, because Pixar's, like, top quality other than, like, recent stuff, but... Let's have a look-see here. This is pretty solid. Looks like it must have fallen from the subsoil up above. It's way sturdier and thicker than the one from earlier. So sorry, I don't think I can smash the thing for you. Was afraid you'd say that. I'm for it. Guess we're gonna have to come back later. Ah, don't give me that look. Let's see if we can find another way to deal with this, okay? So this is where you were. Did you already meet with the others? We did, and they gave us a few leads. But then this stupid boulder decided to cut us off. Now we're stuck with no way to move on. I see. I suppose you have no choice but to give up, then. You'd work yourself this hard for the sake of another? You truly are something. Nothing at all like the rest of us. Actually, I do have one suggestion to offer. You may be able to demolish this boulder with Miming's help. Miming? You mean your pet Grieger? Yes, his battle against the two of you has him tuckered out. But I fed him plenty of fruit, so he should be feeling better soon. Wow, surprised he could bounce back from a beating like that so quickly. So you're saying we can leave this one to you? Yes. After all, you don't seem to be willing to let this stop you. Well, then I'll go check on Miming. You wait here. Will do. Sounds like that's settled. Guess I'll just head back to the ship then. Wait, she said, but for how long? At this point, I would have rather we just gone with her. Ah, there you are. Miming is getting back to his old self little by little. I believe he can help you break this boulder now. Alright, time to make pebbles out of this thing. Alright, Miming, whenever you're ready. Hey, that did the trick. Now we can finally press on. If I recall, the inside of this cave is fairly expansive, but there should be an exit if you make your way upward. Aiming for that might be your best bet. Yeah, okay. I really don't have the right to say this, but for whatever reason, I want to see all your efforts be rewarded. Kind words, but you already fooled us once, so I've got no intention of trusting you twice. I understand. What the? Now you're really throwing me off. Ah, anyway, come on. Let's see what's up ahead, brother. On it, sister. I never heard of Super Monkey Force Go. It sounds a little familiar, but couldn't tell you what it looks like or what. I've never seen it. Maybe I've heard the name though. Oh, you want to talk quality animated shows? Gravity Falls and Phineas and Ferb. Cannot go wrong with those two. Those are also really good shows. Get out of here. No. Gotta work on this boomerang axe. We only need like one or two more of the chest and viewpoint island as well. And that does kind of check out because, like, you know, our levels are really high and we're like in chapter 6. I don't know, I feel like there's gonna be like maybe 9 or 10 chapters. I don't know. There could be 8, maybe. Yeah, there could be 8.
Well, lucky me. All right.
I feel like there might be like 9 or 10, maybe 11. I guess we'll see. We have like 2 more of those viewpoint aisle chests too, and I assume those are gonna like make up most of the rest of the game. Get out of here. Have we watched them? Gravity Falls, I would highly recommend. Phineas and Ferb is like, you know, it's good, but it's like kind of like Phineas and Ferb is good, but it's kind of like it's like formulaic. It's like it's not really known for like its like plot or like overarching stories. It's kind of just like a Saturday morning cartoon kind of show. I think that's what you would call it. Like the plots are self-contained, so it's definitely not for everyone. Gravity Falls though, very, very good. Like really good overarching storyline and some of the best like writing for an animated show.
That's the stuff.
Especially because its demographic is like, its demographic is kids, but it does feel very like mature with some of its storylines. It's very good.
Maybe I'll throw a few lines.
I honestly kind of want to rewatch it just talking about it.
Eat this! Yeah! Going somewhere?
No.
Yeah! Eat this!
Switch!
Switch! Yeah! Going somewhere?
There's a lot of blood.
Eat this! Get him! Going somewhere? Yeah!
Get him.
How's that?
Yeah! There!
Obviously, I watched a lot of Sonic X growing up, too. That's another one. I did watch a lot of Sonic X and Pokemon. Those are like... Yeah, I watched those a lot for reasons. Wow, my hammer failed that time.
To me!
Alright, that works. That was a Revenge Gauge 2.4. I was like, why'd that do so much? Now I know why. Where am I going? Oh, right there. Excuse me? That didn't work? There we go. Just had to be a bit farther away. Going somewhere? Ow. There was another show I watched a lot that was animated. I can't think. Cannot recall.
Let's join forces.
Alright, that was a guard, not the perfect one. Hello. I'm built different? That was too early, dang it! Come here. Let me stabby stab. Into the Quattro Blade. Nice, nice, nice. Falling Blaze. I'll get you in here so we can break his guard. I'm really bad at like looking at my SP and realizing like what moves I can afford. And especially for like the synergy moves, you need like enough for Adol and Karja. Alright, what are you doing? I don't know this move. Yeah, I didn't know that move. Very unlikely I get the block if I don't even know what move that was. Ow. There we go. That worked out. Open up. Yeah, I wasn't really a Yu-Gi-Oh guy either. Both watching it and just in general. Or Digimon. Well, I never watched the Digimon show, but I did play the Cyber Sleuths. And that's about it. I think I played a very little bit of Dawn and Dusk. one time because I saw it at a game store and I was like, this is probably like Pokemon. I hate the cross move so much. Why am I still running? I cannot wait till the level 49 move so I can take it out. Hopefully it's a good break move because I think we're lacking a break move. We're lacking like a good break move, that's why I have the cross move on. Hopefully our level 49 move is good for breaking. What is happening? I need to heal. I also have a lot of potions that I need to make. Oh. No. Going somewhere? Stop breaking my guard. Come on, come at me. Give me a peck, maybe? Pathetic. Hello. Please die. There we go.
And raw. How's that?
Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, Gravity Falls is 2012. It's relatively not by now it's not modern, but like it's more modern than like the shows we've been talking about, like Kim Possible, Lilo and Stitch, and American Dragon. 2012. That was probably around the time when I started gearing more towards like animes and stuff, or a little bit after that, maybe a little bit after Gravity Falls. I mean, I say anime, I don't watch a ton of anime, but like other kinds of stuff. Or even like live action shows every now and then on occasion. Talking anime though, Fruits Basket is forever my favorite anime. Like if we're talking anime, like anime. Well, there's a fine tree. Kinda strange to see one growing in a place like this.
Yeah.
Aye, now that we actually know what kind it is. Like I said, the tree lost its Grieger energy for a short while after the lightning struck, yeah? Let's give it a closer look with our mana. Huh, I'm sensing Grieger energy from this tree. Did we pick the wrong one? Working real hard, ain't we? Proper crewmates you are, looking out for your pal like that. That voice? Ah, the whole gang's here. Have you come up with any other leads since we last spoke? No real luck, sad to say. We thought this might be the tree with the golden apples, but I guess our hunch was off. Now where have I seen this tree before? I don't notice some letters carved lightly into the trunk of the tree. The message is a little hard to make out. It appears to say, with prayers from my family. What's this? Looked like a note someone left behind. I think it might have been my doing, that's to say back when I was still human. I'd completely forgotten. What made you write in here of all places? Let me see if I recall correctly. It was because I buried something important beneath the tree. A memento of my family, a charm with runes engraved into it for good luck. How could I have slipped my mind for so long? Just what happened during your human days. The era I lived in was plagued with natural disasters. Everyone was desperate to rebuild their lives, but piracy was becoming more rampant at the same time. One day a band of pirates raided our settlement and began plundering everything we had. I really thought those joke pirates were gonna come in this section, but I guess not. My family said they wanted me to survive if nothing else, so they risked their lives to ensure my escape. But the little boat that Miming and myself were on was capsized. When I came to, we had washed up on this island. That's so. As a former pirate, you've got my condolences. I don't care. I didn't have a choice. The charm had a mana-like quality to it, when the Grieger were none too fond of it. I decided that I could at least bury it somewhere with a pleasant view. And now I'm neither human nor Grieger, all I do is follow orders from the Trident. I'm sure this isn't what my family would have wanted for me. Thank you, Miming. Grieger or not, I guess you still were a human at first. Anyway, we searched every mile of this island now, and yet we still don't have any leads on how to save Gren. Now what? Hey, Adol, your pocket's glowing. Yeah, it does that a lot. Adol, where are you right now? Something your vicinity familiar aura? Familiar aura? The only thing near us is the tree, though. Suspect that tree capable of housing mana, given the right trigger power imbued into it, should manifest. Yo, Trinity Trigger! The triggers? That was a good game. I wish it did better. As those golden apples, maybe? Probably, if we can get one of those, we might be able to cure Gren. Only thing is, the lightning I saw is what triggered it before which means we're gonna have to wait for the next thunderstorm. Actually, my power will suffice instead. Should take until nightfall to prepare. Although a poison the Grieger may still be hope for humans, former humans. Possible to break, curse binding your souls to this land and restore your humanity. Restore humanity? Well, there's a shock. I hadn't even considered the notion of being human again. If you're up for it, we don't mind lending a hand. Our share of the crop's gonna be top priority, but we do owe you for all your help so far. Becoming human again would mean giving up our Grieger bodies, huh? Still, with our souls loose, we'd be able to leave this island or make it to the afterlife. Didn't she like it to a poison for Grieger, though? I don't particularly enjoy the thought of having to suffer. I'm not quite sure, to be honest. I've lived as a Grieger now for far longer than I ever did as a human. This conversation we're having right now feels no different from the talking to your average person. So even if your bodies are Grieger, I think your hearts are still human. So instead of spending each and every day zoning out on the island like you're already dead, why not try to live a life you can be proud of? That's a real normal way of looking at things. Not that I disagree, mind. But even so, it isn't a choice we can make right on the spot. Fair enough, it's really up to you in the end. We'll give you until we come to collect the apples to decide. Alright, Adol, let's head to the ship and get the guys up to speed. I feel like this whole storyline kind of overstayed its welcome. You think I'll make it? I'm not gonna turn, am I? My stomach still hasn't stopped twisting, and I've got this crawling feeling all over my body. Like I said, you'll be fine. Now quit worrying yourself sicker, will ya? Just have some faith in those two and sit tight. So it's Pop and Gren. Adol, Karja, you're back. How did investigations go? Good news. We learned a lot, actually. Special golden apples. And you're gonna get them for me? Nice work out there, guys. All that's left now is to actually pick the things, huh? Yep. Still, it's gonna take a while to prepare, possibly even until tonight. The tides around the part of the sea tend to shift at night. So why don't you guys disembark while it's light out and wait for it to get dark on land? Yeah, that may actually be the safest way to go. I'm counting on you too. Save me before I start going all Grieger. I'm on it, Gren. Don't you worry.
Alright, let's disembark.
It's been nigh on a century since I last got this much exercise. I suppose that means Miming wins this round as well. What are they doing? Ah, welcome you two. Gugnoli and Granny Neri were playing with Miming. I'm not sure how to pronounce that name. Huh? Didn't you tell us that all you do is stare at the sky every day just a bit ago? What can I say? Something came over me and now I can't keep still. May not look it, but I had the fastest legs on my pirate ship back when I was human. I've been feeling rather spry myself. I got myself remembering how it felt to work around the clock managing a trading company. It made me realize how much time I'm wasting here. Yes, I think so too. Speaking of which, you two hear about that earlier matter. We were thinking about standing by here until we go apple picking tonight. I see. So, have you decided on what you'll do? Those golden apples can turn a Grieger back into human, right? Can't say I ain't curious. But after all this time, the thought of no longer being undying anymore spooks me. Very true, our once infinite time would become limited. I've given it a lot of thought. Continuing life as a Grieger is beginning to feel wrong to me. I've only just come to realize this though, so I'd like more time to sort it out. Putting it on hold again, huh? I suppose it's fine. Your friend's name was Gren, yes? It's a bit late to be saying this, but I'm praying that he at least does not become a Grieger. Me too. It'll depend on how many we manage to harvest, but I guess we're obligated to set aside some apples for these guys too. So, should we wait here until nightfall? Yeah, okay.
All right, let's do this.
Alright, that settles it. I'll give Lilo the signal. Would you mind playing with Miming in the meantime? None of us are able to go out entertaining him, so he's always left to amuse himself. Well, we got plenty of time, so why not? Haha, thank you. You'll be run down to the bone before you know it. We'll just be watching from a reasonable distance.